Okay, we can continue on with our overview of the book. This is the book that we're talking about. The title of the book is The Pursuit of Human Well-Being. It's published by Springer, very recently published, hot off the press. And I'm one of the editors of the books. My name is Joseph Sergi, and the other editor of the book is Richard Estes. And what we're going to do is we're going to focus on chapter 11 and give the audience a flavor of that chapter. Chapter 11 is the history of well-being in South Asia, and the authors of this chapter is Professor Vijay Kumar Shotria, and he's a professor of human resources at the Department of Commerce, Delhi, the Delhi School of Economics at the University of Delhi in India, and his co-author is a Professor Krishna Muzumdar, and she is a former professor of economics with the Indian Statistical Institute. She recently retired from the institute. Okay, I want to just give you a flavor of what the chapter is about. So I'm going to read to you a few paragraphs from the book. South Asia is located in the southern extremity of the culturally and politically diverse Eurasian continent. The region's geographical boundaries, which include the highest mountain ranges of the world to the north and encircling seas and oceans on two sides, set the whole of the Indian subcontinent apart from the rest of the world. Nevertheless, over the centuries, the region could not escape foreign invasions and migrations, mainly from the Middle Eastern and Western colonizers. The region's most recent newcomers came from the Khyber and Bolan passes on the western side. Some groups came to settle, some came to plunder and conquer. More than 3,000 years ago, seafaring groups interested in trade accessed the region via the Indian Ocean, which constitutes the southern border of South Asia, thereby opening the region to the outside world. According to the famous German philosopher G.W.F. Hegel, the region is an object of desire. And there's a quotation from Hegel. From the most ancient times downwards, all the nations have directed their wishes and longings to gaining access to the treasures of this land of marvels, the most costly which the earth presents, the treasures of nature, pearls, diamonds, perfumes, rose essences, elephants, lions, also treasures of wisdom. The way by which these treasures have passed to the West has all times been a matter of world historical importance, bound up with the fate of nations. End of quotations. The original inhabitants of the region, together with the foreign invaders and foreign traders from Europe, Portuguese, Dutch, English, French, and the Middle East, Arabs and Turks, representing all regions, religions, and races, have coexisted with minimal conflict for centuries. This layering of different cultures, which can be described as a combination of Indo-Aryan, Austro-Asiatic, Dravidian, Mughal, Arab, Persian, Turkic, British, Portuguese, and Dutch, among others, has given a unique identity to South Asia, is unparalleled to the world. The region is characterized by immense diversity within a broad contour of unity. In sum, the region and its people present a picture of diversity and unity in almost all aspects. South Asia is one of the world's largest, most densely populated, and most culturally diverse regions. It possesses two major characteristics. Geographically, culturally, economically, philosophically, and historically, the region is Indocentric, which means that Indian culture has, in one way or another, influenced all of the countries of the region. Second characteristic is the power structure is unbalanced and asymmetric. The geography of India made it vulnerable to invaders from the northwest. Hence, India plays a key role as it comprises the largest geographically and has the largest population in the region. India faces conflict with Pakistan to the west and with China to the northeast. But these conflicts are very different because, historically and religiously, the ties between India and Pakistan are much closer than the ties between India and China. Since Pakistan became independent in 1947, the relationship between the two countries have been characterized by similarities and dissimilarities in religious practices and concerted claims on Kashmir that have affected their relationship politically. So this chapter examines well-being in all 8 of the region's countries. And I'm looking at a graph of the region's countries. These are Afghanistan, Pakistan, Nepal, Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Maldives, and Sri Lanka. And I'm looking at a specific chart here that captures the level of quality of life in those countries as captured by the Human Development Index. And I see that Sri Lanka is on top, meaning it has the highest quality of life, followed by Bhutan, no, I'm sorry, followed by the Maldives, and then green is India, and then Bhutan, and then Bangladesh, and then Nepal, and then Pakistan, and the one at the very bottom is Afghanistan. So again, the chapter focuses on, it decomposes the HDI in terms of its constituents, in terms of education, income, and health. And again, the chapter addresses those dimensions in very specific detail. Okay, on that note, I will stop.